So I'm in the process of writing this mini series kind of thing, and it's about 8 friends, and 6 of them self-harm, and the other 2 are trying to talk to the others to get them to stop, and slowly each one of them stops, and all of the episodes are about whichever character it is that's trying to stop. Like what the others say to them to try and make them see sense and things. I based it on self-harm because I've known quite a few people that self-harm, and a lot of people who don't really listen to, or we want to listen really to the people that actually self-harm. They just say that they're doing it for attention, or they're just doing it for attention, ignore it, show it, and get bored of it and what. But a lot of the time that's not the choice. That's not the reason that they're doing it. I did have help of one of my friends who does self-harm, and we're working on helping him to stop. And I think he has, but there are obviously some days where he just feels like it. But anyway, we're working towards it, and I think we're getting quite far, but I think that's mostly thanks to his girlfriend, to be honest. But yeah, and it's called Ruby Red, and there's 4 girl characters, 4 boys, nice balance. There's Alex, Taylor, and Hannah and Cassie, that are the girls, and Tyler, Cody, Noah, and Reese are the boys. Alexis and Cody are going out, and so are Cassie and Noah. And you find out more about the different characters like as they go on, making different videos about each character. There's a little bit about Alexis cuts because it makes her feel strong when she's weak. Taylor doesn't cut, and she tries to convince Alexis to stop, and she likes Reese, but she won't ask him out until he stops self-harming, because she doesn't want to be with someone that's self-harming, because I don't know, well, I do know, it's just hard to explain, obviously, but it's hard for her to feel that instead of, like, well, if you think about, if you loved someone, then you wouldn't really want to see them in pain. So it's sort of the same thing about like that. Hannah cuts because her mum died and she wants to be able to feel something. Cassie cuts because Noah does, and she was trying to get him to stop and he refused to stop. So she thought that by joining in and copying him he would stop, but it didn't work out like that. Tyler, sorry, that's going to get confusing, I should change that. Anyway, Tyler cuts because he's a very angry character, and it helps him release the anger when he feels that it's getting too much. Reese cuts to feel in control. Cody doesn't cut, and he's with Alexis, and he's trying to stop her from doing it because he feels that rather than relying on a blade to comfort her, he should be able to do that, and the whole point of him being there is so that he can talk to her and make her feel happy when she's a little bit sad. And Noah cuts to deal with stress, which is why he feels that he can't can't stop when Cassie asks him to. But that's like pretty much the shortened version of it. There might be a big, like an extra scene, extra episode thing after I've gone through all the ones that are cutting, like explaining their story properly and stuff, like, through their episode, where something big happens, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I've got to finish writing it, which I'm on episode 3 out of 6 or 7, so I'm not too far. It'll take me, I might be able to finish it tomorrow or the next day, and then I'll start episode 4, and I'm going to try and work on it continuously, and then I have to find people to act it, which shouldn't be too hard because there's only 8 people. And we already have like spaces to film and stuff. I live on I have loads of space around me to film. It'll be trying to find places to film. We can go out and film and things, so that would be okay. But yeah, and then I just need to film it, edit, and put it up, and it'll all be done hopefully by the end of summer. Hopefully, maybe October time, because I'm starting college in September and I'm going to a different college to my friends. But I'm doing film studies there, so maybe I can like combine it, sort of thing. This is me combining it. There's the college and there's the thing, so yeah, ignore that. But yeah, that's the summary of Ruby Red, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna do little videos for each of the characters. I have, well, that's Alexis and Tyler there, so it'll only be really quick videos about them, maybe like 2 minutes at the most, but yeah, that's it.